I'm Brannon Russell. I work at Sturm Ruger and Company Firearms in Maydan, North Carolina. I'm the HR manager. Born and raised here in Rockingham County. Have always worked in Rockingham County. Graduated from Rockingham County High School in 1990 and went to RCC. I got a degree in 1995, manufacturing systems technology, and began my career as a CNC operator doing wire EDM machining. And from there, I progressed into a lot of different things, from engineer technician, engineering, doing CAD drawing, CNC programming. Then I worked my way into maintenance, into purchasing, into shipping and receiving, and then into production supervision. And when I came to Ruger Firearms, I came here as the EHS manager, moved into the operations manager, then moved into production manager, and then recently in the last 6 months moved into the HR manager role. So I usually say that if it's inside of a manufacturing facility, I've probably done it. When I graduated high school, I actually started NC State to get an engineering degree. That did not work, so RCC is where I found myself and got into CNC machining. It was a brand new program that they had started in 1992. I was in the very first class that ever went into that program and had an interest in CNC machining. It was very advanced technology was starting to come along then, and really loved the CAD drawing. So that was my career goal, was to do CAD and maybe some CNC programming. But over the years, it evolved to different directions for me over the years. And so one thing led to another, but I've always been in manufacturing and love CNC machines. And so this is a great place to be at, considering the number of machines that we have, and that we do CNC machining every day. So I've always wanted to continue my career and advance into different roles, and so I've done a little bit of everything, like I said, and HR was kind of something I'd always wanted to do, and now here I am and am enjoying it. I had never really considered RCC as an option. When I graduated high school, I always considered nothing but a 4-year degree college. So at the time, I went to NC State, and like I said, did not work out. So I knew I needed education, and started looking around at different community colleges and found RCC. When I started RCC, it was a totally different experience from, of course, a 4-year college. Small classrooms, a lot of hands-on. I think the biggest class I had at RCC at the time was probably 20 people. So it was more focused, individually focused, easy to ask questions, get help, things like that. So it actually fit me better because of just where I came from. I did not fit in with the larger colleges, and RCC was the perfect fit for me. And I've always been one that when people start asking, high school students, I've told them over the years, consider RCC. Especially don't know what you want to do yet, go to RCC, get classes out of the way, and then go from there. RCC gave you the more of the hands-on, ready to go to work type stuff, and you went straight in knowing when you didn't learn necessarily from a book. You were doing a lot of hands-on. You were doing real life experience, real work experience. And the very first job I ever worked at, I had a boss that said he would rather have someone with a 2-year degree from RCC than 4 people with a 4-year degree. And that's always stuck with me, because he said he knew what he was getting when he got someone from RCC. I've been at Ruger's for 13 years, since day one. I was actually very proud of the fact that I'm the second person that was hired when Ruger decided to come to North Carolina. My clock number is number 3 because there's not a clock number 1. They hired the original HR manager first, and then I was the second person hired. So I've been here before they ever even owned the building. They had not purchased the building at the time that I was hired. So I'm very proud of the fact of being here from day one. Ruger is very fast-paced. I've been, like I said, 13 years. I've never had a day that I did not want to come to work, that I said it was, or I was bored at work, because there's always something new. You learn something new all the time. I won't say that it's easy, because we do work a lot of long hours. We have long weeks, but at the same time, it's fun. It's a product that I use personally and enjoy, and totally support the company. And you'll find a lot of people out here that maybe were new to Ruger or new to the firearm industry, and now they're they found a new love for it, and they love the company. So it's always, we consider ourselves a family-based company. We're not that large. We have a name that's known around the world, but we're only a company of less than 2,000 employees. So it feels like a small company. Right now we're somewhere between 650 to 700 right now, and we'll be pushing over 700 for very long. I know quite a few that have. We have quite a few that have gone through some type of CNC machining classes there. We have a few that have gone through the technical classes, the maintenance side of things. Of course, we have people that have done other things through RCC and have taken classes there, and we totally support RCC and working with classes, trying to create new avenues for our associates that want to continue their education. So we do have quite a few that have been there. With the customized training, we'd really like to get to the point where we kind of follow in the steps of what they've done with the apprenticeship program for the high school students. I'd like to do that for the adults as well. So we have a lot of people that have come here and want to create a career out of being a CNC machine tech, whether it's to set up the machines or actually repair the machines. We don't have a good system as far as getting them the knowledge they need other than hands-on. So there's a lot of stuff they can learn through the classroom. So would like to try to set up some customized training where these people can go work part-time, go to school part-time. And with our hours, it's hard to do school and working both, but if we were able to do an apprenticeship program, it would work out a lot better for our associates. But also would like to start a training program for new hires where they can go in and get a lot of the knowledge before they ever actually step foot onto the floor and understand what CNC machines are, quality checks, the measurements, things like that. I would say that if you want an education, RCC is a great place to start. That with the small classes, the hands-on, the attention that you get is better than anywhere else. And for the cost associated with it, you can't beat it. That it is, you can tailor it to about your need, whatever needs you want. And there's so many different avenues of backgrounds that you can go down, education-wise, whatever you want to explore. There's so many opportunities there that I highly recommend it.